Hello and welcome to the third Mythical Whalers development log. We are recording, in fact. Excellent. So, I guess we've been working on this for 5 months now. The size of our development team has rapidly increased from, well, I guess just myself to now there's 6 of us working on it. So one of the biggest, most noticeable improvements you'll notice right away is our sound experts, Fabio and Leon, have bestowed upon this game some noises that you should be able to hear. They add a lot to the atmosphere, I think. So here you can see this is a. I shouldn't be able to move across these. I need to change that later. Can I help you? Cats. Yeah, so this is where the dwarves are going to go. This area is going to require its own soundtracks, something that a bop that kind of really, makes one think about dwarves. That's being worked on. Here we have a dwarf, a blacksmith, perhaps working on some cool artifacts for the crewmates for the ship for a cost. What am I doing trying to close this? Okay, here we go. Continuing south. Yeah, so you can see we got some duplicates. So I'll have to filter through and make sure that our crewmates are not... each one is individual. We can see more about that later. So right now I'm just hitting the space bar, which is basically just cheating to give me more movement points. But when I end my turn, which is how it would normally go when one is playing the game, whales and other passive mobs, which the player will be hunting, will run away from the player, forcing them to pursue, making it a little bit more difficult to, get resources rather than just running up to them and picking them up. When I end my turn here, all these whales should scatter. Oh, and since I ended my turn, actually, so this is actually, I set it up as a 2-player game, so technically this is like a hot seat. Version of the game. So when I end the turn, it's switching between these 2 crews. So right now, we'll go back to, this is our original crew. Yeah. Oh, so over here, we got some gnomes. Okay, fine. Cats. So, this is our gnome mushroom dealer. So he basically will provide mushrooms for the crewmates of the ship, which will have powerful magical, I guess, results. And, yeah. No, you can't be on my keyboard. So these floating chests will function similar to Heroes of Might and Magic, where you'll get like random gold or resources for your crew. Haven't implemented that yet. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, so we got land-based enemies now. might work on the, well, a lot of these styles are probably going to be reworked, but for now I think this is pretty passable. And now when we go into the tavern, this is also a placeholder. If we hit yes to this a couple times, and then we go back, you'll see that we have acquired 3 more crewmates, so now we can add crewmates. And if we go fight some squid now, which I don't know if I have yet. You'll see that we have 6 crewmates instead of 3. Where is the nearest squid? Probably should make it so more spawn. Alright, here we go. So now it's squid, attacks. Sure. Yeah, so now we got 6 crewmates instead of 3. So right now I'm controlling the enemy, but I will give it its own AI so it can attack on its own. And that's combat over, and squid are gone. I'll do that over here too. With so this would be the other player. This would be player 2, I guess. End turn, squid attack. No. So I should say this is like a 960 by 540 scene. I'll be changing this, or I should say Francesco, our artist, is redesigning it to be a, I forget the exact resolution, but it'll be smaller and more of a pixel art style, which will better accommodate the smaller sprites. We were going to do 64 by 64 sprites for the battlefields, but it just saves us so much time to work with smaller sprites. And yeah, you can see the AI can kill the crewmates as well. No. And oh, that's the bug. This crewmate wasn't removed here. I need to change that. But yeah, that's basically it for this devlog. Merry Christmas.